Hi, this is Brandon from Watches on You. We're back again at JB Hudson Jewelers in Minneapolis, Minnesota with the first annual Watches on You holiday picks at all price points. So, without further ado, let's drop down to the pad and we can take a look at our fantastic choices.
All right, so here are our picks for the best watches at every price point for this holiday season. So for the under $1,000 mark, we have the Seiko Sea Urchin. At the under $3,000 mark, the Longy Legend Diver. Under $6,000, the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. At the under $10,000, the Alanga Zona 1815. And at the above 10,000 mark, we have the Alanga Unzona Langmatic Perpetual Calendar. So we're going to go through these watches one by one, but right off the bat, I just want to say we're here at JB Hudson Jewelers. These 4 watches are on sale here at JB Hudson, and the Seiko is not. That's actually a personal watch of ours. We'll be reviewing that shortly. But anyways, these are all, again, on sale at JB Hudson. We'll be leaving links in the description if you want to inquire about purchasing any of these, possibly as a gift for your very lucky relative. So now we're actually just going to go through the watches one by one. So right here, we have the Seiko Sea Urchin. Now this watch is around $140 if you go with the cheapest Amazon link. I'll be leaving that again in the description. And the quality that you're getting for that price is absolutely fantastic. The bezel is unbelievable. I'm going to say the best bezel I've felt under basically a Submariner's price, to be honest with you, because it's just so silky smooth, but then it doesn't vibrate at all. Like it doesn't jiggle at all when you actually try to kind of move around the bezel. There's just a supreme amount of lockup. But it actually feels a lot like a Submariner because it's so smooth, but the clicks aren't as loud, so I guess that's really the only drawback. Of course, it's got the in-house Seiko 5 movement. It's not really finished, but what can you expect? It's $140, but I mean, it's really cool to have a clear case back. I mean, this is a watch to get people into watches, really. So if you're thinking about a first watch or maybe buying a watch for your son or something, this would be a fantastic pick. Second of all, we have the Longy Legend Diver on a mesh strap. We actually reviewed this watch, but on the canvas strap, and I just thought the mesh strap makes it look really, really cool, or mesh bracelet, I should say. And the one thing that is really interesting about this bracelet is that there's like stickers on it. When you take off the little safety thing here, you can see there is perlage on the inside of the actual clasp, and that looks great. The only other brand that I've seen do this is IWC, and I mean, for the price, under $3,000, this is just absolutely great quality. Looks great. It's just got great vintage style. It has the cool inner rotating bezel, which is really fun to use, and it's just a great option. And also, when companies tend to make kind of heritage watches like this, especially dive watches, they tend to reduce the water resistance, but this watch is actually water resistant to 300 meters or 1,000 feet, which is super impressive. So moving on, we have the classic to the $6,000 and under category, the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. And I mean, if you don't know much about watches, this is just basically looked at as a watch that every collector must have. It's just the quintessential chronograph, very classic in design. It's based on the first watch worn on the moon, obviously hence the name, and it just looks great. It also comes on a stainless steel strap, or bracelet, sorry, but this is obviously the leather version. I mean, it just looks great. The action of the chronograph is fantastic. It's fun to use. I mean, the dial is just very legible with the great contrast between the black and the white. So moving on to the under 10,000, and all these categories were actually based on the new prices. So other than this watch, which is the under $10,000 category, this watch, the retail price is actually more than $10,000, but we just thought it was such a good deal pre-owned here at JB Hudson for a little bit under $10,000. At $9,050. I mean, the Lange 1815, the quality is fantastic. I mean, at this price point, there's nothing that can beat it. I'll show you the case back, and this is where, I mean, it's really impressive, is that case back. You see the beautiful Côte de Genève with the beautiful gold chatons, the finishing even under the balance wheel is fantastic. It just looks great. I mean, and it's also obviously solid gold. I mean, it's just an excellent dress watch. Sorry about the lighting there. I'll kind of move it around there. But I mean, it just looks great with the Arabic numerals. Very classic design. I really like it. And for those of you who don't know, 1815 is actually the birth year of Ferdinand A. Lange, who founded A. Lange & Söhne. So moving on to the above $10,000 category. Now, we kind of meant above $10,000, under $100,000, because obviously if you had unlimited money, you'll be buying some crazy tourbillon or something like that. But this is the A. Lange & Söhne Langmatic Perpetual Calendar. For those of you who don't know what a perpetual calendar is, it basically takes into every possible date combination. So it accounts for leap years, everything. You don't have to reset it for an extremely long amount of time. And as expected, kind of the party piece of this watch is also the beautiful case back, which you have the beautiful micro rotor, tons of perlage, beautiful Côte de Genève, gold chatons. I mean, it really has everything. This is you have a really lucky relative if you're buying this for them, or if you're buying it for yourself as a gift. I mean, this is just beautiful. I mean, this is one of the best looking watches I've ever seen. It's just got a beautiful classic design with that moon phase, the contrast in the dial, and it's also available in a variety of colors, but this one is available pre-owned here at JB Hudson. It's available for $42,000, which, I mean, the retail price was much higher on this watch. I mean, it just looks, I mean, I can't stop staring at it. It's beautiful. The dial's actually a bit of a cream color, which it looks great next to the yellow gold. It just looks, I mean, fantastic. So those are our picks for the 2017 kind of Christmas gift special here. And if you like this video, please remember to subscribe and share. Thank you.